preparing for what would become the aggressive offseason filled with the important signings and roster improvement. Recently, the Cowboys announced that they are restructured several key players' contracts. Among the players involved are star quarterback Dak Prescott, super wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, and talented offensive guard Tyler Smith. By restructuring these deals, the Cowboys were able to free up significant amount of the salary cap space. Reports say the team cleared free $66 million in salary cap flexibility. This financial maneuver now leaves the Cowboys with around $11 million of the available space before the official start of the free agents periods. For the fans who may not fully understand what a contract structuring means, it is essential or a financial adjustment that allows team to move money around within a player contract. Instead of the paying a large portion of the player's salary immediately, the team convert part of that salary into signing bonus. Signing bonuses can be spread across multiple seasons, which lowers the salary cap charge in the current year. In this case, the Cowboys reduced the immediate salary cap impact for the several players by pushing some of that money into future seasons. One of the most notable examples involves Dak Prescott. Originally, Prescott was secured to earn $40 million this season in base salary. However, after the restructuring, his base salary has reportedly been reduced to around $1.8 million for the current season. The remaining amount has been converted into signing bonus that will be distributed across the future season for the salary cap purposes. It is very important to note that Prescott is not losing money. He is still receiving the same total value of his contract. These adjustments only changes how that money is counted against the team's salary cap. The same general financial strategy was used for CeeDee Lamb and Tyler Smith by converting portions of their base salaries into bonuses. The Cowboys lowered their immediate cap numbers for this season. This approach gives the team more financial flexibility right now, which could be extremely important as free agents approach. The Cowboys clearly believe that having available cap space today is more valuable than worrying about the potential cap challenge in the future season. However, these moves may only be the beginning. Jerry Jones recently spoke with the reporters during the annual NFL Scouting Combine. He suggests that more contract restructure could happen soon. According to the John, the Cowboys are also considering restructuring the contract of the several defensive linemen, including Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark, and Osa Odighizuwa. If those moves happen, the Cowboys could create an even more cap space. This additional financial flexibility could allow Dallas to pursue several impact players during the free agents. For the team that missed the playoff in a consecutive season, making aggressive roster improvements has become a major priority. The philosophy behind these structures is very clear. The Cowboys are essential trading future financial flexibility for the immediate spending power. This strategy allows them to strengthen the roster right now in hopes of the returning to the playoffs contention as soon as possible. It is calculated risk, but it is a risk that many teams across the NFL have taken in order to rebuild the competitive roster. One of the biggest questions facing the Cowboys this offseason involves the star kicker Brandon Aubrey. Aubrey has become one of the most reliable kickers in professional football. His powerful leg and incredible accuracy made him one of the most valuable special teams players in the league. Because of his outstanding performance, Brandon Aubrey is now seeking for long-term contract extension that would make him one of the most highest paid kickers in football history. Reports suggest that Cowboys already offered Aubrey a historic contract proposal. That offer reportedly exceeded to the $6 $8.4 million annual salary that the Kansas City Chiefs gave to their star kicker Harrison Butker. However, Brandon Aubrey and his representative are believed to be seeking an even larger contract that could be worth of around $10 million. Negotiations between the Cowboys and Aubrey have been ongoing since before last season began. Both sides appear interested in reaching an agreement, but financial terms must still be finalized. If the Cowboys can complete an extension before the start of the free agents on March 11th, they will eliminate the possibility that other teams attempt to sign Aubrey away from the Dallas. If negotiations do not result in agreement quickly, the Cowboys still have other options because Aubrey is a restricted free agent. Dallas can use tender offers to maintain control over his rights. These tenders could potentially cost the Cowboys up to $8 million for one season, but they would help ensure that Aubrey remains with the team. Another important storyline involves wide receiver George Pickens. The Cowboys recently placed a franchise tag on Pickens, which grants that they maintain his rights for the upcoming season. However, both player and the organization would prefer to reach a long-term contract agreement if possible. If George Pickens and the Cowboys can finalize a new contract, Dallas could form one of the most explosive receiving duo in the entire league. Pairing Pickens with CeeDee Lamb would give Dak Prescott two elite targets capable of making game-changing plays. Such as combination could dramatically improve the Cowboys' offensive production. However, the situation with Pickens is not completely certain. Some reports suggest that Cowboys may also consider trading him if the right offer become available. Because the franchise tag placed on Pickens is non-exclusive, other teams have the opportunity to negotiate with him if another team presents a contract that Dallas chooses not to match. The Cowboys could receive a draft pick compensation. While the offense continues to attract attention, the Cowboys' most serious problem exists on the defensive side of the football. During the previous season, the Dallas defense struggled badly. The team allowed an average of 30.1 points per game, which ranked last in the entire NFL. It is also represented the second worst defensive performance in long history of the Cowboys franchise. Improving the defense has therefore become one of the most urgent priorities for Jerry Jones and the coaching staff. Recently, Dallas hired a new defensive coordinator, Christian Parker, to help lead for the rebuilding effort. Parker is expected to introduce new strategies and adjustments that could help the defense become more competitive. However, coaching alone will not solve the problem. The Cowboys also need new players who can make immediate impact. Help in require a multiple position, including edge rusher, running back, cornerback, and safety. The newly created salary cap space will allow Dallas to explore potential signings across all three levels of the defense. One possible target is safety Lady Blankenship. Blankenship previously worked with Christian Parker when both were members of the Philadelphia Eagles organization. Because of the Parker already understood Blankenship's strength and play style, he could view the safety as the strong candidate to join the Cowboys defense. Another player who could become a potential target is linebacker Nakobe Dean. Dean also have experience working with the Parker defensive system. His athletic ability and tackling skills could help strengthen the Cowboys linebacker group. If the Cowboys decide to explore other options outside of the Parker previously coaching connection, several additional players may attract their interest. Linebacker Quinn Williams is known for his aggressive play style and ability to create turnovers. Comeback Kobe Durant is another defender who could provide immediate help in the secondary. Ultimately, the Cowboys are entering one of the most important offseasons in recent franchise history. After failing to reach to the playoffs in back-to-back season, the pressure to rebuild the competitive roster is extremely high. fans expect a significant improvement, and Jerry Jones appears determined to deliver them. The decision to restructure multiple contracts clearly shows the Cowboys are preparing for aggressive action. With the additional salary cap space now available, Dallas has the opportunity to pursue free agents, extend key players, and strengthen several weak areas of the roster. Of course, every financial decision comes with the risk. By pushing money into the future seasons, the Cowboys may face salary cap challenge later. However, the organization seems willing to accept that possibility in order to maximize its chances of winning in the present. For the Cowboys fans, the coming week could be filled with exciting developments. Free agents often bring surprising signings, unexpected trades, and dramatic negotiation with the Jerry Jones when stating that he is ready to spend more money than usual. Dallas may become one of the most active teams in NFL football league this offseason. Whether the focus is securing Brandon Aubrey, extending George Pickens, or strengthening the defense, the Cowboys clearly understand that changes is necessary. The team has taken a first step by restructuring the key contract and creating available cap space. Now, the real question remains: how will the Cowboys use their new financial power? Will they build roster strong enough to return to the playoffs, or will these risk financial moves create a new challenge in the future? One thing is certain: Dallas Cowboys are entering to the critical offseason, and they have 2 first-round draft picks, number 12 and number 20, that gives the owner Jerry Jones and the front office many options. They can stay where they are and select 2 top players, or they can trade one of those picks to get more selection later in the draft. And that second option is exactly what this mock draft predicts. In this projection, the Cowboys trade the number 12 picks to the New York Jets. In return, Dallas receive pick number 16 plus 4th round pick and 7th round pick in the 2026. That may not sound exciting at first, but it could be a very smart move. The Cowboys do not currently have any picks in the 2nd, 3rd, or 6th rounds, so adding more selection would help them fill more holes on the roster. Last season, the Cowboys' defense struggled badly. They allowed 30.1 points per game, which was the most in the league. They also gave up 377 yards per game, which ranked near the bottom of the NFL league. That is not the standard in the Dallas. The Cowboys are known for the strong defenses, aggressive play, and forcing turnovers. But in the 2026, they forced only 12 turnovers all season. That is simply not good enough for a team that wants to compete for the championship. So what do they do in this mock draft after trading back to number 16? They select Oregon safety Dillon Tienman. He is known as an active defender who can play in different positions. He understands the game very well and reacts quickly to what he sees. The Cowboys often use 2 high safety formation, meaning they keep 2 safeties deep to protect against big plays. Tienman fast and fits that system perfectly. He can read the quarterback, close in fast, and make plays on the ball. He is also physical against the run, which the Cowboys badly need. But the Cowboys are not done there. At the pick number 20, they can back to the 2nd round. They select Clemson cornerback Oviano Taleri. This is what many fans call a double dipping. It means selecting 2 players from the same position group to completely rebuild that era. The secondary needs help around standout corner Dallon Bland. Adding Talel would give Dallas another competitive physical corner who can match up against the top wide receivers. The Cowboys are also working with a new defensive coordinator Christian Parker. A new coach often wants players who fit his system. Talel's aggressive mindset and strong performances at a scouting combine make him an ideal fit. He competes hard, plays with confidence, and does not back down from the big moments. It is important to remember that this is the only mock draft. Nothing is official. Another mock draft from the Dallas Morning News suggests the Cowboys would stay at pick 12 and